Hello, hello, Sam. Welcome to our channel.
Thank you, Linda. Thanks for having me.
Yes, yes. Sam, can you tell us a bit about yourself and also your business?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm an accountant from Newtown who is going global.
Oh,
Yeah, but my heart sits on the dinner table. So grew up as one of four kids,
oh,
where
yeah.
business is one of the only topic of conversations. So I saw my parents work themselves to the bone. They were so busy in the business and they could not get on the business. So that's why I started Think Accounts. I took my years at Xero and my love of tech and built a practice where AI do the heavy lifting,
Oh,
so I can give the business owners their life back.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So whether I'm in my motor vehicle or in a cafe, I use tools like Perplexity, which will go into the tech stack, and make sure that my clients are the heroes of the stories.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, what are your typical clients? Like, what sort of service do you specialize in? Yes.
Yeah,
Tell me a bit about it.
so small businesses.
Yes.
I have people who works in who runs a pub, who does a cleaning businesses, and I mentioned I'm wanting to go global. So the idea is to help the clients who wants to manage their tax affairs in Australia, whether they are living abroad as expat, and they have whether the investment properties here or they need some help with that. So that's the focus that I'm wanting to go into, finding the niche. Given what's available right now, there's less hesitant or fear going cross borders.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So still, the core would be Aussie base, but with a niche of helping for foreigners or or Aussie who's outside of Australia, they're needing help with
Yes,
the
yes.
local tax affairs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds really interesting. And
Yes.
I was speaking to you a bit earlier. You also have background from international background as well. So I guess with your experience and also past history of from overseas and then experience here, you'll be able to help your client that way. Can I ask you about what sort of technology or software or tools you use currently in your practice to help you, running your everyday business?
Yeah. So when it comes to tech stack, definitely Xero. I'm is 100% Xero practice. Anything to do, the tax software or the work papers or practice management software is all that's the core. And when it comes to onboarding and as part of the professional services, you have to ask information. So Content Snare is one software that I use
Okay.
to actually ask for information in a
Yes.
secure way instead of having emails back and forth.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, once I've got that information, those data I'll be able to push into various other softwares, which means
Yes.
eliminating double entry as well.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just take for example a mobile phone.
Yes.
Once you got it from the client, it actually goes across all other softwares where you don't have to retype those in anymore. So those are the core, but there's like whole other stacks. I use Perplexity that I mentioned earlier to do cited tax laws when a client is asking for certain questions, whether it's to do with fringe benefit tax or there are circumstances I'm able to quickly and accurately give them an answer, which could take a lot longer without the technology that we have now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And can I ask you with, how the recent AI development in the industry, are you currently using any AI tools in your practice, or what what do you think? With the tools, also, were there any impact in how the way you do things, or what do you see with this AI tool in your business?
Yeah, glad that you asked. I do have a recent story to share.
Okay.
But firstly, AI is going to be your assistant and is not going to be a replacement.
Yes.
So
yes.
this is definitely like a super agent that handles the data, where I handle the strategy.
Okay.
All right. And a brief story would be just last week, I have a client that approached me and say, hey, it's time to have he did ask me about workers' compensation, like it's up for renewal now. He wants to evaluate all these things, what it will take me hours or days to look through the folders and find the previous notices and figures and numbers. That's where AI comes in, because it's contained in a folder or say Google Drive. I'm able to give a prompt. So Gemini is part of Google, is one of the large language model, LLM. So I'm able to put a question in, and what happens is it will actually go through and find out all related workers' compensation conversation and details and invoices and receipts, and able to give me quickly and analyze. It's like a pilot now. We used to be a mechanics under the hood.
Yes.
Right now, I'm in the driving seat with the client and be able to look at the dashboard and really look forward instead of looking the rear mirror. So the result is be able to help save the client switch to a better workers' compensation and be able to save 33% of the premium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So all this with less time and money back to the business owner's pocket. Yeah. So that's what I think AI is as assistance, and definitely it's not a replacement. And like a concrete example on how to quickly respond to opportunities like cost savings like this. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So is there any other AI platform that you've been experimenting recently within your business?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So I have been looking for a CRM.
Okay.
Yeah, that actually not only helps store my information, but more. So Notion was one of the software that I've been using now. I've recently paid for it. It's called Notion Business Plan. And in there, not only it helps me with the meeting notes taking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll expand that a little bit later. But also, it serves as a database where you can ask the inside any information you want, and they already have a AI agent in there that you can customize.
Okay.
So, for example, you have a few digital workers, say someone who helps with onboarding, and then there's a customer support, and then there's operation, there's marketing. So you can create all these profiles in your Notion and be able to work around the clock to actually help you synthesize and actually go out and see what's the latest and greatest and updates in your database. A couple examples, as in this field, we have a lot of compliance that we need to do.
Yes.
And recently, they keep introducing more things like quality management systems. You need to have a procedures, policies. And then I think today or tomorrow, there's going to be this new anti-money laundering and know your customer. Yes, I already see your expression. So it's like, wow, it's like a mount. But actually, it's quite, with the help of AI, is not that daunting, actually. So it's something that I'm going to lean on and actually create a procedures as well in Notion.
Yes.
So that means what could take me days, if I spend an hour each a day, and I'm able to create that. And that's what happened to my quality management system.
Wow.
All I did is lean on the guide from the AI, and I'm able to really make it not only internal policies, but also there's public-facing page as well, where the new prospect wants to know about how I do things. They're able to look it up on the web as well.
Okay.
So that's the Notion that I'm gonna be. It's gonna be my part of my foundations, my core when it comes to getting everything into one place.
Yes. And you still be the expert to make sure that everything complies with the code, you're overlooking the whole thing. So you're in a driver's seat with the help of the tools.
Yes, 100%, 100%. It gets me to 90%.
Yes.
And then
yes.
the 10%, you just really have to look for word for word.
Yes.
And
yes.
what's that? How long would it take?
Yes.
You're really 90% done. You just,
Yes.
why don't you put that effort in that 10% to make it even more polished and just, just polish the rough edges? Yeah.
Correct. Yes. So overall, do you think it with AI and the technology around it, do you think it's a pro for your business or con? Because a lot of people wants to find out. Everyone's on the discovery journal at this stage, and especially for our audience, they just want to know how is that? Is it pro? Is it con? What's your opinion on this overall? I'm hearing where it's going. Yes.
Look, like I shared earlier, AI does the heavy lifting for me, so I'm all in on AI. Yes, there's also concerns about privacy and whatnot, but also, I'm a dad. Recently, and my boy's a year and a half.
Yep.
I'm going a bit off tangent, but follow me because I'm also start thinking. All right, what happened to this generation? What is it gonna be in 5 and 10 years time with AI coming, where knowledge is pretty much no barriers of entry anymore. With a stroke of a few key on the keyboard, you're able to get anything you want. So that's something that I always thinking about. All right, what can my baby boy Roman learn and do now to kind of future-proof themselves? But back to the business, yes, definitely AI is something that is part of core critical component of how I want my practice to go globally. Put simply, be able to be part of like digital workers. I would say, they say AI agent and stuff. For me, I call them digital workers.
Yes.
A very simple thing like getting a onboarding piece to near perfection, where someone has put in a name and a number and an email on a website, and that starts triggering other parts of the components, and with those being set up, automated, then I can spend more time on client facing, because that's at the end is still the being human and the empathy. For example, just yesterday I spent a good almost 2 hours with a client where the business side is done. It's all about getting to know the client even more, and that's where things will start growing from there, and knowing what the do's and don'ts, and it actually cuts shorts the decision making and in the future as well, because I know what he's like. Whereas before couldn't spend that 2 hours, because an hour and a half would be on the mundane stuff. I need to get these numbers right. I need to reconcile things. Whereas all these are being done, and you will start thinking, okay, so I have this time, why don't I spend it on something more valuable, like communication, like connections, like networks and stuff. So that brings me to another point where I think, public speaking and communication is something I think is very valuable in the next 5 to 10 years time.
Yes, that's right. So it sounds like you're on board, you're pro using the tools to save you time for your business. So you've been spend it more meaningfully, like spend time with the client, understand your client, build connections, and therefore to help your business further. So the other question, which a lot of people, especially in the late 30s, 40s and 50s, a lot of people out there are actually quite anxious, and they know they have to get on board. They know how to have to learn about it, but also, like you already started, but I can see that there's a lot of people still thinking about it and haven't really tried it out. So Do you have any advice to the people out there and the audience out there? How can they adapt to the the new age of AI in the workplace and business?
That reminds me the transition from paper to desktop, and then from desktop to cloud, and then now from cloud to AI. No, it's for me is another wave. Do you have to go full in? No, probably not. Like you probably don't realize you already, in some shape or form, AI is already part of it. Take for example, if you drive a car, do you use a navigation map? Like, yes, you do. So part of it would be AI included. So I suppose it's just education. Is to explain and share. This is what most people would kind of resist because you don't know what you don't know. In this case, it's all about starting small. Just use your phone. The phone is already. I have an iPhone, and they already have a good AI system in there in terms of asking questions or search. So start from that, just step by step. And for business, don't do everything at once. Just start something that is quite obvious. For example, meetings. I have 3 meetings in a day. I have to drive to 3 different locations. Yeah. So before all this technology, I have to physically drive, and then I have to park in a space. I have to bring out my notes. I have to open up the computer and look at who I'm meeting and what are the briefs and all that. Guess what? Meeting's done. You go back to the car, and oh gosh, I have to start mental note and what did he say? What did I say? What is the numbers? And then you have to quickly jot down. Sometimes you don't even have the time because the meeting went over, and you have to go for the next meeting. And so that start with that. Look for a meeting AI note taker. Ask for permission in the meeting and say, hey, this is for my own reference, so we can be able to be more accurate. And that is a godsend because the mental capacity that kind of releases during that meeting is benefits me greatly because now I can have 100% undivided attention in that meeting. I don't have to worry about checking and say I need to remember the names or stuff, because I know that this meeting note taker is gonna capture everything and I have to review it. But as soon as I get back to the car, it's all there. I just need to do that 10%, and then even send or even have a draft email ready. This is summarized, and here's a brief, and this is what we need to do next. So that's one small little step that you can do, which is to free up your time and your mental space and refocus back on what is more important, which is the people.
Yes. People connection.
Yes.
That sounds like a very good advice.
Yes.
So start small, give it a go, identify areas where you can use AI to save you time and make it more efficient and possibly improve the output of the work. So thank you so much for sharing and telling us about your business, what you do, the tech you use, and also how AI by the sound of it, have improved and help you with your business. And also thank you for your advice to our audience, how to adopt to this fast changing world. If we have audience who wants to reach out to you to seek your help, can you share with them your website and your email address to let them know how they can reach you?
Yeah, sure. The website is Thing Accounts. That's THING accounts.com. And so you will have my email address in there and my phone number. Okay. I happy to help. Making sure that your tax affairs are all a peace of mind and a thing to get done.
Okay, we'll put the link down below. So thank you very much, Sam, for your time here today. I really appreciate your knowledge share with everybody here, and hopefully everyone learned something today. And if you like, please subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you. And I do have a surprise.
Yes,
yes.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
the most important bit.
it's
Bring it
it's
on.
Easter week. So that's one for you, Linda.
Oh my God! Yes, let's.
So what is this? Let's open
Let's
it.
show the audience.
So this is a Easter special, and we do have a wonderful mix of Scotch cross bun
Wow.
and Lamingtons from Tokyo Lamingtons.
Yes.
They are really popular, and they have shops in Newtown, Marrickville, and one in Melbourne as well. So they do a lot of collaboration, and they came up with this idea to having a dose of whiskey on top of the Lamingtons and this cross bun. So I hope you like it, Linda. Like
Yeah. Can you introduce what they are? They look different. Like those two are different to those ones.
I think you have to invite the founders next time to actually explain it, because I just got it and it's actually a mate of mine, but it's every piece of it is I think he will explain it more in depth, but it's delicious because I've been eating this for years, and never fails me. They always come up with creative flavors and collaborations. There's so many collabs. Yeah.
Oh wow, we have to give it a try. I'll pick this one. This is my favorite.
Okay, for that one, I think it's called Scotch Caramel Easter Lamington. Yeah, and what you have here is a Scotch cross bun infused with a single malt whiskey.
Wow.
Nice.
And what about this one here? This one.
Ah,
Let me have a look.
yes.
Okay. We'll have to get the
Yes.
owner to come on and introduce us, but let's give it a try. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Linda. Yeah.